What's up guys, JerPa here with the third episode in my Let's Play series. I am super excited about today guys, because we've got a lot planned. Oops, wrong button. What I want to get done today, as you guys remember, in the last episode we built a slime farm, and I want to kind of remodel the slime farm a little bit, because unfortunately I'm not super happy it looks at all. And also, we're going to be putting in a cactus farm that's going to be like the entire length of the slime farm and all the way down to here. So one of the first things I really want to get done is finding some magma blocks, because we're going to need those for like our new kill system. I hear you. Like, it's producing slime, it's just ugly. And you know, this is Minecraft, so I feel like it should be pretty, you know? Get out of here! Jesus, there's so many slimes. Like, I've only been logged in for like a second. I literally started recording as soon as I logged on. Guys, see, and also it's kind of a pain to kill them like this. And I was thinking that we would need the experience so we could do like some better enchanting. But honestly, with this slime farm, or with this cactus farm that I'm about to get, like, we're gonna have all the experience we could ever possibly need. And also all the green dye. So, get ready for a lot of green builds coming up soon. Like this last bit of... It seems like that's the perfect place to stand AFK too. But anyway, so what we want to do first is go explore and try and find some magma blocks. Which, I'm not entirely sure where to get them. I know they're at the bottom of like ocean ravines, but the problem is like we can only go so deep before I run out of breath. So we need to like figure out a way around that. So... first thing we need to do is go build a boat. Okay guys, so I was trying to figure out like the best way to go get some magma cubes from, or magma blocks from the bottom of the ocean, but then I realized that is silly because I don't have an option for breathing underwater yet. So why don't I go to the Nether, where there's dry magma blocks. The only downside... let's grab some cobblestone before we go. The only downside is that the Nether is dangerous, and I'm afraid. But it's okay. We've been before. We can go back. Nope. That was cobblestone. Okay. There we go. That should be enough. Alright. Close the door so no creepers get in and blow up my house. Alright, you ready? Here we go. Oh, let's put away some of our stuff. I don't feel like we're going to need all those torches, daisies, wool. Don't need the axe. Don't need the flint. Don't need that much food. Alright, that should be good. Alright, ready. I'm ready. Let's go. What? Get out of here. Ugh. Alright, magma blocks. Let's see. There's probably some way down there. Let's see if we can get... And while we're here, we might as well like grab some glowstone and stuff too, because that's always handy to have. Don't want to irritate these guys. Where are the magma blocks? Still don't see any. Oh wait. Ha! Bingo. Let's see if we can't somehow make our way down there. Well. That Oh god! Aha! I'm gonna die. For real. Get out of here! Why do I not have a bow? I'm the worst. This is crazy. Abort! 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 Ugh. Food. I'm gonna die. Will you go away? Oh my... Get! Ha! I think I got him. Yes! Woo! I'm the greatest Minecraft player of all time. That's facts. Alright, so now that we're almost dead, probably should have bought more food. See if we can go find some magma blocks now so we can get out of here before I really die. Alright. So let's get as much of this as we possibly can so I never have to come back. That is so satisfying. Oh god. Oh lord. Ah! I see you. What I don't see though is my portal. No! Leaving. I'm done with you. Maybe it's over here somewhere? This is... Aha! Yes! Found the portal. I'm leaving the nether with exactly what I have and wanted. Alright guys, so I'm down here in the slime farm, right in the base of it. So what I'm gonna do, because we had the like water streams going all the way up and all that, what I'm gonna do now though is starting like right here, because unfortunately there's lava right here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, so we can't go like all the way down. That's fine. But starting like right here and going that way, we're gonna have magma blocks with a hopper minecart underneath. That's gonna like unload into somewhere over here. It's gonna unload into like somewhere over here, and eventually like the items will get put into a dispenser, which will then shoot the items straight up and basically into our little base that we have going now, or into some sort of item collection chamber. So I'm gonna get started on that, and I'll check in with you guys in just a bit. All right, guys. So I've got the first little bit dug out all the way from up there down to here, and what's going to happen is the magma blocks are going to be right here, the minecart's going to come over here, raise up here, and then it is going to all feed into this this dispenser right here that's going to be facing, dispenser that's going to be facing this way. No, not that way. It's going to be facing this way. Guys. Oh, it's going to be facing here. This is the worst idea ever. So, let's just get rid of these guys. And I've got the hole dug up all the way out. So, dispenser. This is the worst dispenser ever. This way. Okay. And soul sand is actually going to go right here. And this is going to be a giant water column that goes all the way up. And we're going to have hoppers like so, leading into here. We're doing 2 rows of hoppers just so the minecart has plenty of time to unload without doing like a fancy unloader, because I'm not quite sure how to do those. And then, whoa, that was dumb. Then we're gonna do it out like this. We're just gonna grab this iron, even though we don't really need the space. So we'll fill that back in. Alright, so the way this goes is we take our I never made a comparator. So we have our comparator. Do I have redstone dust? Not enough. Crap. Here we go. Luckily I brought down extra just in case. Grab that. Alright, so anyway. So we put this comparator here. And we put... Nope, that's not right. We put this comparator here. And then we put a block here. What am I even doing? That actually can't go that way. Wait, maybe it can. Yeah. So we put a block here. And we put... Where's my repeaters? A repeater here. And a repeater here. And then we take our redstone dust and bring it all the way around like so. And that's exactly what it should do. So now, whenever the items feed into this dispenser, we'll say 24 diorite, it'll just shoot them out one at a time until it runs out. Almost done. And then it cuts off. So it doesn't create like any extra lag more than it needs to, which is kind of cool, I think. Also just realized this design will absolutely not work. Because I'm going to have to put water here, and that'll wash away all this. So give me just a second, guys, and I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so here's the fix, and it's not the neatest look in the world, but honestly all this is going to be kind of covered anyway. We just brought the hopper out this way a little bit. I was a little concerned that this might somehow power the hoppers and lock them, but that's not the case, so we're safe there. So we just brought it around, same design, comparator, leading it to a repeater, the comparator in subtract mode, repeats out here, brings it around, and powers this block, which powers the dispenser. And then, every time an item passes through the dispenser like so, it pops out. I'm always so excited when something works. And I went ahead and closed a lot of this in and lit it up because we do not want mobs spawning in here, that's for sure. So I think the next step is going to be to get the water stream in and to finish, because I've only done like the smallest portion of the farm, because it all needs to be 3 wide, and like none of it is. So I'm gonna get started on that, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. So for whatever reason, my video clip of me showing how the magma blocks worked in the slime farm was missing. I really don't know what happened. But anyway, the way it works down below is that there's a line of magma blocks that the slimes jump onto, and then they die, and a hopper minecart underneath picks it up and shoots into the dispenser system that I showed you guys. What I'm getting started on now is I'm going to be collecting sand because A, we need glass to fill in the edge of our cactus farm, and B, we are going to need a ton of sand to get all the water out, basically. there's no real good way of doing this other than with sand. I think it's probably the quickest. If I had sponges, I might try it that way, but I don't. And going to find sponges would take like basically an entire episode because I'd have to go to a guardian farm, I'd have to find one and all that good stuff. And I'm not ready to do that yet because I'm kind of afraid. I've never been to a guardian farm before. But yeah, so just collecting some sand. And that's like I'll basically check back in with you guys in a little bit. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me go through and de-water the entire cactus farm. That would be crazy. I might do it in like a time lapse or something. So I will check back with you guys in just a bit. What's up, guys? I hope you liked my little time lapse of me going through the painstaking task of emptying this huge pit of water. I am so tired of placing sand. I'm completely over it. If I never have to do it again, it'll be too soon. I think next time we're gonna find some sort of machine to do this for me. And I still have to clean this whole area out. Like, that's the worst part. Is all this junk has got to go. I'm not going to force you guys to sit through another time lapse of that, thankfully, for you guys. But once I finish with this, we're going to get started on the cactus farm, which I'm super excited about because we're going to get so much experience, I hope. I have an idea in my head, and I'm really hoping it works. Like how... Oh my god. That is a ton of slime. That is performing way better than I thought it would. Cool. I don't know what we're going to do with all that. I'm sure we'll find something. And keep in mind, this little thing right here, totally temporary. Just to have a place to keep the slime for now until we start building our base. And I think I figured out where I want to build my base at. And it'll keep those farms loaded. And it's close to spawn chunks. So we can do like nifty stuff like iron farms. Maybe even like a resetting iron farm. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'll have to research. Alright guys. I finally finished the massive cleanup. And I just let... Absolutely not. What is this? It's a meeting of the Destroy My Housers. Get back. Back. Lovely. That. What? Can you knock it off? Creepers are the worst. Jesus. Giant hole in my property. This is my yard. Okay, guys. Fix the creeper hole, mostly. Stupid creepers. Gotta keep a better eye out. Anyway, so what I was saying... I don't want that. What I was saying is that I finished our giant hole in the ground. And... voila! Down here. It's kind of cool, huh? Anyway, this is going to be the spot of our ginormous cactus farm. Like, I am so excited about this thing. We're going to do like a similar thing to how we got the items out of the slime farm, where they're just going to pop up. And they're probably going to go into a chest like right over there beside it. Let's see if we can get back up there. We've got to go to the end soon because I don't have Elytra and it's driving me crazy. But I don't know where an end portal is. So I guess I should probably find it. Anyway. Alrighty then. So I've set up a little workstation over here, and this is everything I'm gonna need to complete this cactus farm. As you can see, it's like just plain wood and stuff right now. I don't have nearly enough cactus though, so I'm probably gonna set up the cactus like over in this area, just so it can be growing while I'm building. Maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or maybe I'll just go off over that way. There's plenty of cactus over there. So I'm gonna get crafting, and it's probably gonna take me a while. So I will show you guys what that looks like as soon as we are done. Alright guys, I finished up all the crafting and I've got like a little impromptu cactus farm going here. Just so maybe some of it will grow. If not, it's not a big deal. Let me check out what I did. Remember this whole thing was full? And I've got some extra wood here. Check it out. Wow. So many signs. And I kind of hate that some of them are different, but like, they're going to be at the very bottom. You're not going to be able to tell a difference. Alright guys, I've got the water system all in place. And it's time for the very first test run. So we're going to throw in 8 pieces of glass. And then we'll run over into our item collection center over there and see if they made it. This is about as far from the end as we can get, so let's just chunk those in there and run over here and see. Yep, boom. Give it just a few minutes, make sure they all went through, and 8 pieces of glass. Yes! I am so proud of myself. That actually took forever to dig that out. I'll jump down here and show you guys exactly what we did. So the cactuses are going to be like all up through this area. And once they break, they're going to fall down like so. Get washed to the center. And then they're going to take a little detour down and under here. Dum da dum da dum. Across the ice, down this little path here, and straight up into this, and across like so. And then, once we get the cactus farm finished, I'm actually going to change this into like an entire wall of hoppers to feed into some furnaces, so we can just come through and grab experience like that whenever we need it. And it should get us a ton of green dye and a ton of experience. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to take me a long time to finish this cactus farm, though. It is going to be a nightmare. Alright, so in the last clip, I didn't realize it until I got into video editing, but there are a lot of barks happening. And I just wanted to take a second to introduce you guys to Rufus, who is my Pitbull Lab mix, and he's a little bit crazy and loves to bark at the mailman. I thought I was far enough away recording, but apparently I wasn't, because you guys can still hear it. Hope you don't mind too much. Thanks, guys. Alright, guys, I am so glad to be almost done with this thing. Just putting in the last few bits of cactus right now. And you can see I'm doing this really tight formation. I know it's not the most efficient, right? Woo. So I did a little bit of experimenting in a redstone testing world. You can see like they're kind of like in a little diamond pattern. Let me just swap over to our redstone testing world really quick. Alright, and here is my test. So I've got 2 different cactus farms. One is this pattern right here, which is like a cactus surrounded by fence. And I've got this pattern here, which is the one we actually used in our farm. And let's get rid of all these guys. Woo. There we go. Goodbye, everyone. Why aren't you dying? Good for you. Anyway, so I've got this little pattern here, and this is the first test I ran. And I'll run it again for you guys. Oh my goodness, there's so many cactuses. Let's just clear those out. And clear this one out. Alright, so this is the first experiment I did. I put 5 cactuses on each one of these pads, right? And instead of sitting around waiting, I did game rule, random tick speed, just turn it up to like, I don't know, 1500 or so, and let it run for just a minute. And you can see like the cactuses are growing like crazy. And let's just check on it. We got 20 in that one, creeper, and 11 in that one. So, like, technically, as of right now, let's turn it back down to normal. So, after that little test, we've got 46 here and only 24 here, so it's like half as efficient, this pattern here. But we have a set amount of space. So I came over here and I did this test. And let's just clear all this, get all this cleared up. Wow. And it's still like going through. So let's give it just a minute while we clear everything up. And throw those away. Get rid of all this. I wish there was a more efficient way to like clear your inventory. And let's clear these. So anyway, I did this test and I set up 2 pads that are 10 by 10, so there's 100 blocks total. And for this test, I did the same thing with the tick speed. I turned it way up. Get out of here. Alright, cool. So now they're both empty. So I've got 2 100 block pads, right? And I set up each one. And the difference is I can only fit 25 cactuses in this one, but I can fit 35 in this one even though it's a less efficient farm. So let's just turn it on to, we said 1500. Turn it up. Enormous lag spike. Let it run for just a minute here. And you can see like we're losing cactuses up here, like they're falling all over each other. But because there's so many more in this farm, there are, let's give it a second to do its thing. Dum-de-dum. These hoppers are having a lot of trouble keeping up. There's probably like a problem with the way I did the hoppers too, but you know. So you can tell that this farm here with the tighter pattern is actually doing more cactuses. So it looks like they're both done. So we got 2 stacks and almost 3 here, 2 stacks and 57. And on this one we got 2 stacks and 44. And the longer you let it run, the more it like outweighs it. I let it run yesterday for about an hour just to test to make sure I was doing the right pattern. So yeah. Let's swap back over to our regular world. Alright, so back in our regular world, and we've got it all finished up. The only thing is I've got a few things to clean up, and I got to finish like glassing everything in and all that good stuff. Let's just throw that there so we can look at it. And we see this ginormous cactus farm. And I showed you guys in an earlier clip, I think, the system that we had down at the bottom to bring all of it into our little house over here. Let's close that. And so like it all falls down in here, and you can already see like we've done that's just probably 15 minutes or so of me kind of working around the farm and kind of cleaning up a little bit. But yeah, we are getting tons of cactus in, and what I want to do is, instead of having it go into a chest, I really want it to go like into a furnace array so that we get plenty of experience. I'm probably going to replace these glass blocks with hoppers, a line of furnaces, a line of hoppers again, and then chests along here to collect the green dye out. And then I want to have like a button system where you can like turn the hoppers off so that stuff collects in the furnaces so you can collect it, because furnaces actually save their experience now even if it passes through a hopper. So we can kind of exploit that. The only thing is you have to pull at least one item out of the hopper or out of the furnace. So that's why we need to turn off the hoppers that lead out of the furnaces. So I'm gonna keep working on that. But yeah, I think that is probably gonna do it for today's episode, guys. In between, I'll probably get this glassed in, and in the next episode, I think we're probably gonna want to talk about decorating it somehow, because I don't want just like a giant glass box. That's ugly. And we also need to, in the next episode, figure out something to do with our slime farm winnings, because we have almost a full double chest of slime blocks, or slime balls. So I need to craft those into slime blocks just to save space for now. But anyway, guys, that's all I have time for, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, guys.